As business owners and leaders, we often face challenges and obstacles that can slow down our progress. However, by adding the simple word yet to our vocabulary, we can transform our approach to these challenges and really accelerate our growth and success. In this video, I'll share with you the power of using the word yet and how it can help you to achieve your business goals. Hi, I'm Leanne Bridges, Success and Self-Mastery Coach for business owners and leaders. So, by adding the word yet to the end of a sentence to indicate that something's not yet been achieved or learned, it can have a huge impact on how you move forwards. By just adding the word yet, it can really speed up your progress. Let me share with you some examples from those things either I've said to myself or my clients have said and how it's worked for us. So, you might say something like, I'm terrible at presentations or I'm terrible at public speaking. Just notice for a moment how that makes you feel. When you tell yourself you're terrible at public speaking, it gives you a really negative feeling about it. Imagine saying to someone else, terrible at presentations. How hard would it be for them to develop and grow into delivering a great presentation? I'm sure you all agree it would be tough to overcome such a negative judgment. But we do this to ourselves all the time and criticise ourselves and then expect that we should become better at presentations. Like when you look at it, it's a problem. What if instead of saying that, you say to yourself, I haven't mastered presenting yet. It's something that I'm really excited to work on. That's completely different. That completely alters your perspective. I know I used to have a real issue with presenting. I can remember some of the last presentations I did in my corporate role, like to everybody in the company, and they would give me sleepless nights. And even making these videos very early in my business, I used to find this really hard. But by working on how I think and feel about presenting and making videos, how I speak to myself and how I frame it all, I'm now reeling off videos every single week with ease. But when I used to see it only as a problem that I had to really force myself to overcome, it drained my time and my energy. And that's time and energy that I could have been using on something productive. So let's move on to how we can use yet on business problems and solutions. So using yet with business challenges can have a huge impact too. By adopting a yet mindset, we can turn our obstacles into opportunities for growth. When we encounter a challenge, we can remind ourselves that we haven't found the solution yet. This encourages us to keep pushing forward and looking for new solutions instead of feeling like giving up or becoming discouraged. When something goes wrong, if you keep on focusing on how much of a problem it is and how hard it is, it's not going to motivate you to want to solve it. If you tell yourself you've got a problem and it's going to be difficult to overcome, guess what? It will be difficult to overcome it. I wonder, does that resonate for you? Can you relate? So when you have a challenge that needs to be solved, a far better way to think about this is to tell yourself that you haven't found the solution yet, but you know you will. How different does that feel? Telling yourself that you've not done it yet, but you know you can, because when you look back over your history of solving problems, my guess would be that in the majority of cases, if not all, you will have solved the situation. So by adding the word yet to the sentence, you'll save yourself a lot of time and pain. The last thing that I'll say about yet on this video is that a yet mindset can help us overcome fear of failure. So when you say, I haven't succeeded yet, instead of I failed or it's all gone wrong, you're recognising that there is still a possibility for success in the future. And this simple shift in language can help to reduce the fear of failure and provide a more positive and forward-looking perspective. But by using yet, you can shift your focus from what has already happened to what is still possible. And this can help to reduce the feeling of being stuck or trapped in a situation and instead provide a sense of hope and possibility. And by adopting this growth mindset and viewing mistakes and failing as a natural part of the learning process, ultimately, you'll feel more open to taking risks and trying new approaches to overcome any challenges. This mindset can lead to increased creativity, innovation, and ultimately greater success in business in the longer term. So to wrap this up, adding the simple word yet to our vocabulary can have a profound impact on our business success. By embracing a yet mindset, we can turn obstacles into opportunities, overcome any fear of failure, and stay humble and open to new ideas, and ultimately accelerate our growth and success. So the next time you face a challenge in business, remember that you haven't found the solution yet and keep pushing forward towards your goal. Thank you for watching.